Yeah, I think he really wanted to bring the movie back from, the darkness and the grittiness of, what we've seen in recent years, and kind of bring a more hopeful tone, a more, old school, like I said, comic book feel to it. And I think he did that.
Did he share what it was like to film it in Cleveland?
The first thing he said to me, when I said hi and I said that I was from Cleveland, he said, "Oh, I love Cleveland." So, he told me he's got 1 million Cleveland T-shirts. He wore a different one every day to the set, I think, when they were here last year. So he loves Cleveland. He loved the experience, but they came here not because necessarily of the history with Superman. Superman, of course, was created by 2 Clevelanders back in the 30s. They came primarily because of the architecture. He kind of envisioned a timeless aesthetic for Metropolis, and he thought the Art Deco, the neoclassical architecture that we have was kind of perfect for his vision, so that's why they came.
I think that's fascinating. What you just said there, very interesting, yeah. And leading into that, when you watch the movie, we've seen clips of it, right? Do you notice the Cleveland architecture in the buildings and progressive feel and all the different, does it truly stand out?
Yeah, I didn't think that Cleveland would be in the movie as much as it was. I thought maybe 10 minutes at most, but it's in the movie from beginning to end. Pretty much, and it's interesting because we spent so much time on the set last year. It took so long to film maybe like a 10-second scene. So it was interesting to see how it all came out on film.
And you have been living Superman for how long now?
Well, like a month last year. We were there during every shoot that they did in Cleveland, and then for the last few weeks, I've been writing pretty much nonstop. It's become my whole personality, Dave.
You are Superman. Yeah, the Man of Steel right here. I am interviewing the Man of Steel.
Not quite.
No, all right. Cleveland, there's a local star, right? Is it Isabella Merced?
Yes.
She is in the movie?
Yeah, she plays Hawk Girl. She grew up in Cleveland. I talked to her too in LA when I was there. She's very down-to-earth, very friendly, very talented. She was also in The Last of Us. She played Dina, and she kind of, that was kind of her breakthrough role, I think. And her role in this is not big, but she, it's a small role, but she makes a big impression.
Did you talk to her about being in her hometown, like filming in her hometown? Like, what was that like? Yeah,
she told me it was a full circle moment. She was very humbled, but yet very excited. She came on set and she noticed a lot of people in the crowds, like even her doctor, her pediatrician, Dr. Ernie, who was a background actor. It was just a coincidence that she saw him while she was on set. So she was very excited. She loves talking about her, her background and being from Cleveland. She's very proud of her Cleveland roots.
Okay, so, there's critics and fans right now that are talking about it. When I was growing up, Siskel and Ebert, I was always the 2 thumbs up. Do we have a thumbs up from you?
2 thumbs up. I've seen it twice, so.
Yeah, a thumb for each time you saw it.
Yeah.
That's good. It didn't go down the second time.
No.
2 thumbs up. All right, Joey Morona from Cleveland.com. Thanks so much for being on here. This was excellent, and I think you got a lot of people excited about watching this movie now.
I hope so.
All right, he's seen it twice. Matt Wintz, we're gonna have to go see it one time and see if we agree with the thumbs up.
I agree. I already think it's a thumbs up because it's got Cleveland in it, so the other one you got to earn. So yeah, we'll see.